Hey guys, Brandon Woolham coming to you from the 2019 K-Love Fan Awards, and I got a guy who's up for a whole bunch of nominations tonight or awards. Danny Gokey.
What's up, man?
How are you? You've had a busy year.
Yeah,
Kind of in like a little break right now.
A little bit of a break.
It's busier again. So
it
what
does.
What have you been doing since you've been home with the kid?
Yeah, I've been honestly just trying to be a dad. Working on future things, visioning out and planning out the future and asking God what that looks like. But really trying to focus time on my family because this type of work pulls us away from our family quite often.
Do you get to travel with your family? Do they go on the road with you?
Yeah, I travel. Actually, take them quite often, and so I take them as often as I can. It's a lot of extra work, and so that's one of the big challenges.
They're gonna be the coolest kids in school in a few years.
Yeah, I don't even think they realize what they get to do that. Like, I think they think it's normal.
Yeah. So we're right at the 10-year anniversary of the American Idol stuff.
Can you believe that?
Did all that voting experience back then kind of help you with getting these votes for the K-Love Awards tonight for Artist of the Year?
We'll find out. And so we'll happen to see if it turns up that way, Yeah.
Speaking of Idol, with American Idol, people either make it right then or they kind of just fall off the radar. You kind of made it 5 years later. How did you keep yourself from being one of those American Idols that we never heard from again?
Say that again. How did I what?
How did you keep yourself from being one of those American Idols that didn't just kind of fall off the radar that we never heard from? You're at the K-Love Awards 10 years after American Idol.
Well,
there's winners that aren't at award shows 10 years after American Idol.
It's actually interesting that you say that because I did fall off for like a couple years. My first record deal fell apart, but then God revived it like 3 years after my last record deal. And it's pretty interesting to see, like, that's only God. Because I was like, man, most of us do fall off, but God revived it. God had a plan. God did something so sovereign, and I mean, what an honor.
Yeah.
I love that you asked that. What an honor.
And speaking of TV stuff, you kind of talked earlier this year that you might be having a TV show in the works. You're working on a pilot to pitch it. How's that coming?
We filmed the first pilot. Now we're actually getting ready to film the whole season before we release it. So we're going to get a whole season in the bag before we actually release it.
Any hints on what kind of TV show it's going to be?
It's called Better Than I Found It. That's the name of it.
Cool.
So,
any expected release date when we're going to be able to see that?
We haven't set that up yet because we're still in pre-production and getting ready so we'll have a better idea, I think, at the end of the year.
Cool.
Once we got several episodes in the bucket.
And you're going to be performing tonight at the K-Love Awards too, right?
Will be.
What are we going to be hearing out there tonight?
Haven't seen it yet.
All right, and you guys can see that this Sunday on TBN, June 9th. You can get all the TV listings for the K-Love Fan Awards at our website, ccmmagazine.com. Thanks, Danny.
See you guys.